here we are in the pit lane of the Shanghai International Circuit, and right now I'm going to show you my car. This is the 2016 championship contender that we'll be using, the number 5 Team Jebsen car, as you can see. Let me show you around the car. So all these cars are European, obviously. This one's from Germany, so it's a left-hand drive car. Doors paper thin, full carbon fiber. Really nice, you can see the carbon on the inside. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And in here, got a couple of switches. Let me... Yeah. Okay, from here we got a couple of switches, and basically here's our main. So it's got a red cover on it, so we don't press it accidentally. If not, we'll just switch the thing off. Ignition switch, lights, fans, flashes, fuel pumps, those sorts of controls. And also on the steering wheel, we got a bunch of controls as well. And these ones on the steering wheel are obviously there because these are the ones we use the most, more accessible for the driver. So here we've got wiper, alarm. We can toggle the display to see all the different instrumentation that's available to us. Pit lane speed limiter, so when we come into the pit lane, we just press that button and it slows it down to the limit so we don't get busted. Reverse is on here as well. There's a mark button where if we've done something good or bad, we want to mark it, we can do it on the data. Radio, so we can talk back to our racing engineers and our team. High beam and wiper. So there's a lot going on here. As you can see, the shifters are also installed behind. And unlike a road car, the shifters actually move with the steering, so that when we're steering, we can change the gear. I wish they put it on supercars on the road because that would be really good. Right now here as well, we have the shift light, so it kind of like goes yellow, 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 red. That kind of thing, and when it hits the red we shift the gear, so it tells us when we're at the maximum RPM. And a little bit of air duct, although after a few laps that doesn't help so much, especially in a hot country. So this is the roll cage as well. It's basically a cage that surrounds the inner part of the car to make sure that if we have like a big accident and the whole car gets obliterated, at least the cage is in place and we survive. That's good. Yeah, so that's the interior of the car. So yep, in the rear of the car we got a wing here. It's got 12 different settings. So for tracks that have more straights and less corners, we keep this a little flatter so that it can go faster in a straight line. And when there are more corners and less straights, we try and put a bit more downforce, like at the Singapore Grand Prix where there's lots of concrete and we don't want to hit it. In here we got the engine. It's a flat 6 3.8 litre 450 horsepower Beastorama. And it's pretty cool. As you can see, it's extremely compact and you can't see too much of it compared to the road car. There's a lot more carbon fiber bits to make it as light as possible. So there's the motor there. Just behind here we've got a rain light, so that's extremely bright. It's a rear fog light, so when it's raining very heavily, this thing comes on and we can see each other, so we try not to hit each other. And a tow hook here on the front, just in case we get stuck in the gravel. Just coming around to the front of the car. There's a radio aerial up there.
Remote control.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not quite remote. And what's really cool here, although you can't see the inside, it's just a sticker. And there's actually a little hole in here. And if we are at a street track, like at the Singapore Grand Prix or the Macau Grand Prix, and the car gets screwed, we can actually pick up the whole car with 2 little hooks from each of these red dots. So it's pretty amazing. I guess this is the middle of the car where the axis is balanced. didn't believe it when the recovery system came out 2 years ago, but seen it happen and seems to work. So pretty cool. Can't break the seal. Finally in the front of the car. This is what the front looks like. Normally this is the boot. So for all you guys out there that are thinking about buying a Road 911, the boot is this big minus all this gear. And it's a lot bigger than you think. So go out, everyone, and buy a 911. It's fantastic.
With hockey clubs.
Yeah. I can fit quite a big bag in there normally. Kind of like a business class luggage bag size. You can fit it here very easily.
Two kids.
Yeah.
Up
Yeah.
6-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a murderer, you can put bodies in it, limbs. So it's a very useful system. You know, nobody will think that you just did something bad if you were driving around in a 911. So that's cool. Maybe you could put your wife in there as well because she'd be skinny. Also because you have a Porsche 911. So there are many good reasons to buy a Porsche 911. Cool. All right, so thank you for watching as we go through the 2016 Porsche Carrera Cup car, number 5 for Team Jemson. My name's Yuey Tan, and have a nice day.